Clemens, the transfer, the grad student by way of Cal Poly. She will lead things off. She has been absolutely stellar. 10th among active NCAA Division. Clemens leading things off.
Hey, excuse me, guys. Sorry, just for the program, the Academy's programming tonight.
396 average, as we said, started every game this season. First pitch. Just a bit low. It's going to be crucial that Atwater get off to a good start against this team. Clemens, a whopping .983 on base percentage. She is a tough out. Reason she bats in the one hole. And this UCLA team, they will swing the bats. Averaging over 1.5 home runs a game. That is on pace to be their best total since that 2010 season. They won a national championship. They were hoping that that bodes well for them here in 2025. Bunt lays down. It's going to stay fair. And a leadoff bunt for Clemens. First Bruin batter aboard. Doing exactly what she needed to do. Did a great job. There's turf surface. We'll see what impact that plays. Certainly didn't have much there on the center fielder for the Bruins. Is now their second baseman, Savannah Pola, steps to the plate. Watches it outside, does Pola. The 5'4" senior out of Santa Ana, California. Pola leads his team 444 average, slugging 722. 28 runs batted in. The throw, not on line. And Clemens safely into second already. A runner in scoring position for the Bruins. That's Alyssa Vasquez behind the plate. First time showing off her arm. We'll get you the defense for the Bison after the pitch. We'll see. Clemens has a chance to advance. Pola sends that one, but foul. Good defense for the Bison. Gonzalez in the circle. Vasquez, her catcher, from third to first. Bree Martinez on the hot corner. Sydney Fletcher at short. And Lonnie Riggs at second. Cheyenne Castile's the first baseman. The outfield, Maren Jones in left. Lauren Jones in center. And Angel Riggins, the right fielder for the Bison. Gonzalez has to be very careful not to hang anything over the plate. Underneath it, dropping back from short. Fletcher there for the first out. Nicely done. Gonzalez able to induce the pop-up for the first out of the ball game. We'll see if she's going to pitch the contact. That could be feast or famine with this UCLA lineup. As Jordan Woolery steps to the plate. Woolery, 2023 All-American. Both she and Grant All-Americans in 2023. She has been outstanding. The junior out of Walnut Creek, California. Third on this team, 423 average. Slugging 1,000, has 49 runs batted in, and that's over to third. The throw in time as Clemens 60 feet away with 2 down. Nicely done from Martinez. Able to come up with the out. We'll see if UCLA can push the first run across. As the cleanup hitter, Megan Grant, now steps to the plate. The All-American. 338 average. The junior, San Bernardino, California. As you would imagine, so much talent there in the Golden State Bruins, not having to go far for most of their recruits. Pitcher a little different. We'll tell you more about her. Madison Fisher, the freshman, makes her appearance in the circle from the bottom of the inning. Grant trying to get something here. Bruins 2 away, 1 aboard. Good eye, Grant watches that just outside. Gonzalez can get out of this jam. Not conceding a run here in the first. That'll certainly be a victory. The Bruins just 60 feet away, lurking to third. Paints the outside corner. Great location from Gonzalez. Long looking. Vasquez sets to the outside. Just a piece of it. Grant chasing that one a bit. Two. Great eye. Need to be careful. Grant, she can swing it with the best of them. Tied a 12-year UCLA record for a home run in 5 straight games coming at the beginning of March. Original mark set by the All-American BB Bates back in 2013. Payoff pitch. Grant drives that one. It's going to be a base hit. The Bruins strike first all the way to the fence. Clemens in to score. Grant ends up at second, 1-0 UCLA. Just cannot hang anything. Well driven by Megan Grant, able to find the opener. All this with 2 outs. Gonzalez trying to settle down a bit as Kanaya Bragg digs in. Bragg, the freshman from Garden Grove, California. .337 average. 26 run batted in. We mentioned the impressive freshman class from UCLA. Bragg certainly part of that. Bragg underneath it. That's going to find itself. It drops in shallow left. Coming in to score is Grant. 2-0 Bruins. But the freshman extending the lead, and all with 2 outs. Perfectly done by Bragg, just right there in the Bermuda Triangle. Either Lauren Jones in left or Lauren Jones in center, able to get to it. Still 2 outs, 2-0. With the left fielder Riley Slim coming to bat for the first time. Slim, another talented freshman. The Texan out of Georgetown, Texas, from Liberty Hill High School, just north of Austin. Skewing her Longhorns for the Bruins. They're up just about 30 minutes north of the University of Texas campus, but elected to head out west to Westwood. The Bruins very happy to have her. She's in the blue and gold instead of the burnt orange. Nice done. Vasquez there behind the plate. Slim second on this team, .442 average. 15 runs batted in. Great opportunity to extend this lead. Up and in. 3 balls and a strike now to Slim. Second on this team, .442 average. Just a freshman, already making her mark there in Westwood. 5th among NCAA freshmen with that .442 average. As she draws the 2-out walk, and there are 2 Bruins aboard. Patient at bat from the Texan. And that's going to bring Vasquez out for a quick chat with Gonzalez in the infield. UCLA already on top 2-0. 2 more Bruins aboard, 2 outs. And after a leadoff bunt single from Clemens, Howard did a good job picking up the next 2 outs quickly, but they've had trouble picking up that 3rd out. UCLA's made them pay. A phenomenal coaching staff there in Westwood. Illinois Perez, head coach. Lisa Fernandez, who needs no introduction, the associate head coach. Schweier, Madeline Nichols, Amarena rounding out the coaching staff. Alexis Ramirez, a designated player, now up to bat. Ramirez, a redshirt sophomore out of Whittier, California. Just her 3rd game of the season, just her 4th at bat. Looking to make an impact here. Right back to Gonzalez. Couldn't field it cleanly, but does get the throw in time. But not before the Bruins play 2. 2-0 UCLA. The outfielders, Lauren Jones, Angel Riggins leading the way. Mercy Hart following. Alyssa Vasquez, the catcher, batting cleanup. Cindy Fletcher, Erin Jordan there in the middle of the order. Rounding things out, Brie Martinez, Cheyenne Castile, and the second baseman, Leilani Riggs. Up to face the freshman, the 5'11" righty out of Bend, Oregon, Addison Fisher. Fisher on the season, a 2.46 ERA, a record of 9-0. Batters averaging just 258 against the talented Oregonian, who is the first Oregon product on this UCLA roster. Had to double check that, but that is what our notes said indeed. And she has made a huge impact. Just a freshman. So much talent. Righty out of Bend, Oregon, already a 2-0 lead. Picks up a quick K as Jones down looking. Goes the Bison center fielder. So 1 up, 1 down for Addison Fisher, and that brings up the right fielder Angel Riggins now to the plate. Riggins, the 5'8" sophomore, another Californian out of Helix Charter High School down in San Diego. UCLA again here in the Delmarva area and will take on their new Big Ten foe, Maryland, down in College Park with the Maryland Softball Stadium. 3-game set starting on Friday. Getting here a little early as Riggins chased it low, and it's 2 up, 2 down. Both struck out by the freshman Fisher. Fisher wasting absolutely no time. Starting her collegiate career, she is on a 9-0 record, has the 2nd in innings pitched and 3rd in ERA for the Bruins. She's one of 13 Division I pitchers and the only freshman in the nation with a perfect record at this point in the season. The 2024 Gatorade Softball National Player of the Year, the consensus #1 ranked recruit. And as you said, the first player in program history from the state of Oregon. That surprised me. Oregon, obviously, neighboring California. Over to second, picked up, pull up, 4-3, and it's 3 up, 3 down. Bison unable to respond. Trailing 2-0 as we head to the second. The lefty, the senior from California, who gets to start today for the Bison. Taylor Castro, Bruins catcher, leading things off. Castro, the senior out of Rockland, California. 250 average. Just her 4th start of the season for Castro. Quickly behind in the count, 0-2. bottom of the order, represented by the right fielder, Caitlin Terry, waiting on deck. And we'll be back to the top with the center fielder, Jessica Clemens. UCLA, 2 runs on 3 hits in the first. Left 2 runners stranded. All damage done with 2 outs by the Bruins. Gonzalez back in the circle trying to settle down. Castro underneath it, into deep right. And into the glove of Angel Riggins. Big first out for Gonzalez. Just the second inning, but first time she's been able to retire the leadoff batter thus far. Brings up the bottom of the order, the right fielder, Caitlin Terry. Terry, the sophomore out of Glendale, Arizona. .209 average for Terry. Trying to get things going here. One count. Crucial inning for Gonzalez and her Bison to settle things down, keep this a 2-run game. Because her counterpart, Addison Fisher, able to retire the side in order the first time they came to face her. Bison knew it was going to be a tall task. That was no secret. Terry, the star pitcher, leads the staff with a 1.52 ERA. Gets the start today out and right. Payoff pitch. I have had that wrong, excuse me. That was 3-1, and now a full count, says our home plate umpire. Apologies there. Already 33 pitches thrown by Gonzalez. Just 1.3 innings of work. Terry down swinging, a huge strikeout for Gonzalez, her first of the game. Mia Gonzalez, you see the response from she and her catcher, Alyssa Vasquez. That's what they need, some positive emotion, something going to build the confidence. Roll back to the top of the order with 2 outs. Jessica Clemens, 1 for 1, a bunt single, and her leadoff at bat. Definitely been tough sledding through the first 8 batters faced for Gonzalez. Comes up with a big strikeout. See if she could possibly retire the Bruins in order. It's been 2 up, 2 down. Got Castro, the leadoff batter, to fly out to right. Strikeout of Terry. Clemens with a .460 on base percentage, a tougher out, particularly now that she's up. 2-0 in the count. Sends that one into center. Lauren Jones is there. 3 up, 3 down go the Bruins. The Bison able to respond. Now we'll see if they can turn defense to offense. He gets the bats going at the plate. Back as we head to the bottom of the second, 2-0. UCLA on top of Howard. Bison went in order the first time up to face the talented freshman righty Addison Fisher. Now we'll see if the middle of the order can have any more success against last year's #1 recruit into the country. It's the senior catcher, Alyssa Vasquez, leading things off. Vasquez out of Eastvale, California. Vasquez a .250 average. Fisher, first inning of work, 2 strikeouts. Produced a ground out of Hart for that 1-2-3 inning. And in the top of the inning, it was Gonzalez who got it done 1-2-3 fashion. Now she's looking for a little support from her bats at the plate. Fisher. 1-2, fouled off by Vasquez. The cleanup hitter for the Bison. Shortstop Sydney Fletcher waiting on deck. Left fielder Marin Jones to follow. Vasquez not chasing it low in a precarious situation with a 1-2 count. Knew she didn't have to take a swing at that one. Not chasing it outside. Vasquez back in, full count. Watches it inside, draws a leadoff walk. The senior catcher for the Bison with the first base runner today for Howard. Great at bat, patient. Vasquez did her job, and it doesn't matter how you do it. You have to get runners aboard. We may see a pinch runner for Coach Tori Tyson's side, and we will indeed. Coming on at first will be Elise Michelin, the sophomore out of Long Island. Now the pinch runner at first. The shortstop Sydney Fletcher coming to the plate for the first time today, representing the tying run. Big cut for strike one. Or the senior out of Whittier, California. Right back to the pitcher, Wheels. No chance there. As quickly out of the box was Fletcher. She is safe at first. The Bison have the lead runner taken off. Fielder Marin Jones now up to bat. 1 on, 1 away. And we'll see how Fisher settles in, really facing the first adversity she's had to deal with today. The runner aboard. Able to get Jones to chase it outside. Jones, the junior, another California native out of San Diego. Continuing to try to paint that outside corner just a bit off. Jones back in, 5th on this team, 279 average. Chase that one up around the chin. Fouls it off for a 2-2 count. And Howard, having lost the last two, trying to bounce back after falling right here yesterday to the Golden Bears of Cal Berkeley. They fell to South Carolina State in their final game of that 3-game series down in Orangeburg, South Carolina, a MEAC conference game after taking the first two over the Bulldogs. They will next head, make a short trip to Salisbury, Maryland to take on Eastern Shore coming up this weekend. That loss against South Carolina State, the first loss for the Bison this season in the MEAC, now 5-1 in conference play. Fouled off and coming off the leg. Jones not showing any pain there. She's getting her money's worth in this at-bat. Their 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up for the Bison's left fielder. Chased it outside. Wasn't quite sure and just couldn't check it. Fisher picks up her third strikeout. So 2 away. The Bison in danger of squandering their first base runner of the ball game as their third baseman, Bree Martinez, comes up for the first time. Martinez, the grad transfer from the University of New Mexico, the Albuquerque native. 218 average. Chops it foul, quick 0-2 count. Both these teams just a single loss in conference thus far. UCLA 4-1 in the Big Ten. That loss coming at Iowa there in Iowa City. Over to third. Ori steps across. 5-3 on the out. Bison still looking for their first run. Still 2-0 U10. And they'll be playing Maryland this weekend down in College Park. So why not have a stop here in the district? The Nationals Youth Academy and take on this Bison side celebrating women and girls in sports tonight. Martinez back in the circle. Excuse me, Gonzalez back in the circle. Martinez back at third. Mia Gonzalez through 2. She's given up 3 hits, 2 runs, both coming into the first inning. She retired the Bruins in order in the second. Settled in nicely. This will be 2, 3, and 4 up to face her. Savannah Polo leading things off. The Bruins second baseman popped out to short in her first at bat. Star third baseman Jordan Woolery waiting on deck. And the cleanup spot, Megan Grant will follow. Again, glad to have you with us. A warm welcome wherever you may be joining us from. Glad to have your company here on ESPN Plus as the sun's setting here on the East Coast. Driven in to deep right, and that is gone. A solo shot. Polo with the lead-off home run in the top of the third. 3-0 Bruins. Mentioned this UCLA team, 8th in the country in runs scored, 10th in home runs. That is their 52nd home run of the season. Ola got all of it. UCLA averaging over 1.5 home runs a game. As Gonzalez back in, trying to settle in. Woolery at the plate. Takes the first pitch. Nicely done, flashing the leather by Gonzalez. She picks up the first out. That is exactly what Mia Gonzalez and Howard needed to respond after conceding that leadoff home run to Savannah Pola. You could tell that Woolery was willing to jump on things early in the lineup, was the All-American, and now her fellow All-American Megan Grant batting cleanup, digs in. Grant already 1 for 1. Had an RBI double to left in her first at bat. Back in an 0-1 count. Grant patient, not chasing that one. Already 42 pitches thrown by Gonzalez. Most of those coming in the first inning. That 3 up, 3 down second really helping her. Grant over to short. Across in time, 6-3 by Fletcher, and it's 2 away. An incredibly impressive bounce back from Gonzalez after conceding that leadoff homer to Pola. Getting both Woolery and Grant, the 2 All-Americans, to ground out. Nia Bragg, 1 for 1, an RBI single to left. That made it 2-0 in the first. Gonzalez has weathered the adversity impressively. this final out. Keep the deficit to a minimum. She's already shown her resilience. Had trouble picking up that third out back in the first inning when the Bruins found 2 runs with 2 outs. Bragg underneath it, into deep center. Jones giving chase, can't make the grab. That'll stay in play as Bragg safely into second. A very difficult play for Lauren Jones in center. Fortunately for her, didn't leave the yard. Take another look, and that one may easily could have come off the lip of the glove and over the fence, but she kept it in. Keeps Bragg to a double. Riley Slim. Drew a walk in her first at bat. Slim looking for her first base hit of the ball game. Freshman from Texas. One of the more heralded recruits this year. Underneath it. Into left field. Maren Jones is there. But UCLA able to tack on another, the leadoff from Pola. And it's 3-0 Bruins as we head to the bottom of the third. Bottom of the third, Bison looking to respond. A solo shot from Savannah Pola, the Bruins second baseman, to lead off the top of the inning. Made it 3-0 for the Bruins. Now with the bottom of the order, Ramirez, Castro, and Terry due up, or excuse me rather, it'll be Castile, Ricks, and Jones due up. Easily collected by Grant at first. Cheyenne Castile away for the first out of the inning. The Bison able to find a bit of momentum, a leadoff walk by the cleanup hitter, the catcher Alyssa Vasquez. Had a base runner in the second. Ultimately, they were able to do no more with it. As Addison Fisher settled down nicely. Quick 3 up, 3 down. First inning for the freshman from Oregon. Looking to return to those ways. She faces the second baseman, 9-hole hitter, Ilani Ricks. The lone Bison yet to face Fisher. Ricks, the senior out of Madera, California, leads this team a .349 average, batting in the 9-hole. Two and two. Chopped right back to Fisher, no trouble whatsoever, and it's 2 up, 2 down. And the Bison haven't had many chances, only one base runner, have not been able to take advantage. Very economical thus far from Addison Fisher. Back to the top of the order. The Bison center fielder Lauren Jones at the plate. She went down looking in her first at bat. Let's see, 10th batter Fisher's face is only throwing 38 pitches, 39, excuse me. Struck out 3, issued only 1 walk. Jones just trying to get aboard, is the slapper. The freshman out of Denton, Texas, just north of Dallas-Fort Worth. A Geyer High School product, a high school powerhouse there in the state of Texas, and that's saying something. As Coach Kelly Noy-Perez, a few words there with her catcher, Jayla Castro. Maybe an equipment issue. Well, that's important, particularly if you're behind the plate. As the Bison dugout trying to hurry the Bruins catcher along. Castro, the senior, now back behind the plate in her rightful spot. Jones awaiting the 1-1. A quick start for Fisher. Last year's Gatorade High School Player of the Year. Such a talent. So much talent in that pitching staff. We mentioned Caitlin Terry, the best ERA of the bunch. Taylor Tinsley as well. And Jay DeCicel has been out there briefly. Quickly out of the circle. Fisher, no trouble, and it's another 3-up, 3-down inning. Through 3-0. First inning. Both with 2 outs, and then a solo shot from Savannah Pola to lead off the third. Up 3-0 over Howard here in the district. The sun's setting in our nation's capital. Again, glad to have you with us. The bottom of the order, 7, 8, and 9. Ramirez, Castro, Terry due up for the Bruins. Designated player elect at the plate. Ramirez grounded out to the pitcher to end the first. Redshirt sophomore from Whittier, California. Looking for her first hit. 51st pitch from Gonzalez. The vast majority of those coming in the first inning. She settled down very nicely. Retired the Bruins in order in the second. Gave up the solo shot to Pola to lead off the third, but no more runs after that. Ramirez awaiting the 2-1. Did she chase it? The appeal down to first. She did not. Ramirez able to check the swing. Looking to get the leadoff batter aboard with the catcher, Jayla Castro, waiting on deck. Over to third, Martinez. The throw is high. And Alexis Ramirez is going to be safe at first. It'll be an E5 charge to the Bison's third baseman. Bree Martinez did everything. Throw just not on line. You see Martinez fielded it nicely, and that ball just sailed. Cheyenne Castillo over at first. He's unable to get to it, keep a foot on the bag. The 5'8" sophomore first baseman. Coach Tori Tyson out for a quick word to see if she can settle down her pitcher. A similar situation for the Bison as they let the leadoff batter aboard in the first. A bunt single from Clemens, and ultimately UCLA was able to turn it into a pair of runs. They'll be looking to do the same here. With the catcher, Jayla Castro, coming to the plate. She's 0 for 1, flied out to right to lead off the second. Gonzalez, nicely done, painting the inside corner. So important to get ahead of batters. Both these pitchers have done that by and large. Low pitch. Vasquez just settling down her hurler. Vasquez has done a nice job behind the plate. Bruins have attempted only one stolen base. That was Clements after her leadoff bunt single to start the game. They have not attempted another. Will they here with Ramirez? And they will indeed. The throw not on the mark. And safely in, the pinch runner stealing second. He just got the feeling that was going to be another stolen base attempt by the Bruins. It was their second in a row. And Lauren Hatch, the senior from Sugar Land, Texas, out of Fort Bend Kempner High School, just outside of Houston, puts herself in scoring position. Castro takes the 1-2 over to short. Fletcher across, and Hatch takes the opportunity to advance to third. Well done by Fletcher. Sometimes you get sidetracked by the base runner in front of you. She did not. Kept her focus firmly on the ball and the throw to first. Picks up the first out of the inning, but UCLA, another runner in scoring position, just 60 feet away now is Hatch. Caitlin Terry at the bottom of the order at the plate. Star pitcher, but starting today in right field. 0 for 1, struck out swinging in the second. Terry back in. Finds herself up 2-0. Now 3-0. Vasquez doing a good job smothering that. No opportunity for Hatch to come in and score. Hatch certainly has speed. If that one gotten by her, you would imagine Hatch would have been given the green light to take off to home. See if Terry's given the green light here with the 3-0 count. She is indeed. It's a base hit through the left side. Hatch in to score. Terry will be on to second with an RBI double. 4-0 Bruins. Terry given the green light in that situation. 3-0 count. Made the most of it. Terry with her 10th RBI of the season. And she rolls us back over to the top of the order for the Bruins. Terry at second, only one out. And the big bats due up for UCLA. It is absolutely crucial for Mia Gonzalez to limit the danger done here. Clements at the plate, he's 1 for 2. A bunt single in her first at bat. And flight out to center to end the second, her last appearance at the plate. Rifles that one foul down the third base line. Golden opportunity for the team in blue and gold. Gonzalez cannot make any mistakes. Just need to put all these to the edges of the plate. Cannot hang anything. Nothing Clements can drive. Perfect placement. Exactly where Gonzalez needed to go with it. Paints the outside corner. Beautiful pitch in that situation. She goes ahead 1-2. Now Clemens shows bunt. What'll she do here? Gonzalez trying to keep her focus firmly on Jessica Clemens at the plate. Easier said than done, with Caitlin Terry lurking behind her at second after her RBI double. Count goes full to Clemens. There's a place to put her. With Pola and Woolery due up, they do not want to give the Bruins extra base runners. It's a good pitch there, trying to induce the ground out. Gonzalez has done a good job. She's let her defense do the work. Only one strikeout for the senior lefty today. Off the mark. Gonzalez and the Bison really wanted that for strike three. Instead, it's going to be ball four as Clemens heads to first. That one they're saying dropping just below the knees when it crossed. That's a tough break for the Bison. And now UCLA with runners at first and second and only one out. Savannah Pola back to the plate, lays the bunt down. That's going to die, and the bases are loaded for the Bruins. I don't think anyone anticipating the bunt there from Pola after she led off the third with a solo shot home run. And look at that. I mean, if you can do that with a golf club, you're going to be playing for some money on the weekends in the PGA or LPGA. Perfectly executed bunt by Savannah Pola. We said it, the synthetic turf surface here at the Nationals Youth Academy. Pola could not have placed that any more perfectly than she did. Coach Tyson back out for a word. This is certainly the stickiest situation that Gonzalez has found herself in today. Bases loaded, only one out. And the All-American third baseman, Jordan Woolery, coming to the plate. Woolery 0 for 2. Pair of ground outs. Woolery, .414 average, .500 on base percentage, batting .475 with runners aboard and .548 with runners in scoring position. If that wasn't impressive enough, she's a perfect 1,000 with the bases juiced. Hasn't been in this situation too many times, but when she has, she's taken full advantage. Can she here? .2-0 count to Woolery. There's no place to put her. Gonzalez cannot afford to walk her, particularly with another All-American, the cleanup hitter, and Bruins first baseman Megan Grant waiting on deck. Gonzalez has already issued a pair of walks, cannot make it a third. Able to find the zone with Woolery taking the whole way. Woolery into deep right field, and it's gone. A grand slam from Jordan Woolery. Bases loaded, and the junior from Walnut Creek, California takes full advantage. 8-0 Bruins. Right over the head of Angel Riggins in right. Woolery makes it an 8-0 lead for her Bruins. They got off to a good start in the first, went down in order in the second, added insurance in the third. And the grand slam from Woolery here in the fourth. How do Gonzalez and the Bison respond? The senior is trying to compose herself. Things not getting a lot easier with another All-American in Megan Grant coming to the plate. We mentioned what Grant did at the beginning of March, tying a 12-year-old Bruins record. Had a home run in 5 straight games to start the month of March. Matching the record set by another All-American, BB Bates, back in 2013. Woolery with her 15th home run of the season. You heard that correctly. 15th home run. Woolery now with 53 runs batted in to lead the Bruins in both of those categories. Grant right behind her has 14 home runs. Looking to keep pace with her fellow All-American. Quickly ahead, 3-0. Gonzalez needs a short memory here. Able to find the zone there with Grant taking the whole way. Grant 1 for 2, an RBI double to left. Back in the first, plated the first Bruin of the ball game. Rounded out her last at bat in the third. She'll draw the walk here. Another Bruin aboard. Gonzalez still just trying to shake off the grand slam that she gave up to Jordan Woolery. We'll see if there's going to be a change in the circle. There will indeed. So a new pitcher for the Bison. We'll have her coming up after this. 6-foot junior righty out of Tucson, Arizona, from Canyon del Oro High School, taking over for Mia Gonzalez. Gonzalez, 3 1/3 innings pitched. Gave up 8 runs and 8 hits. But it was that grand slam to Jordan Woolery, which ultimately would be her undoing. So now Holt comes on, leads his team, a 4.14 ERA, record of 6-3, 67 2/3 innings pitched. He's given up 81 hits, 52 runs, 40 of those earned. Struck out 62, walked 20. Batters averaging 282 against Holt. The Bruins will have a pinch hitter in the 5-hole in the place of Bragg DeFacer. That's Kate Blunt, the senior from Ladera Ranch, California. Blunt up for her first at bat of the ball game. Able to fight it off. UCLA trying to find a bit more, see if they can extend this lead. Blunt, just her 6th at bat of the season. Has 2 hits thus far. Chased it high, able to foul it off. An up and down outing for Gonzalez. Now we'll see what Holt has in store, but she is in a tough spot. Her team trailing 8-0. 1 out. Grant at first after drawing the walk after Woolery's grand slam. An easy opportunity to take off to second, sliding safely in is the pinch runner, Seneca Kuro. Kuro, the graduate student Earned her bachelor's degree in sociology back in 2023. Pursuing a graduate degree, part of the John Wooden's transformative coaching and leadership there, along with Jessica Clemens, who picked up her undergraduate degree from Cal Poly in agricultural business. We talk about how impressive they are on the diamond. It's equally impressive in the classroom for both of these sides. Think about what they're doing there. Hats off. 2-2, and now at full count to Blunt. So Holt nodding to her infield. First batter she's faced. Blunt's been able to work the count full. Fought off again. Blunt doing a very good job, just fouling away pitch after pitch as the senior. Quirrell waiting, I wouldn't say patiently at second. She would love to be moved along, and sooner rather than later. 3-2 through the left side. That's a base hit. Coming in to score will be Quirrell. 9-0 Bruins, and the pinch hitter, Blunt. Just her third hit of the season, and her first, third run batted in. She's going to turn that into 2. UCLA really opening things up here in the 4th. Five of their 9 runs coming here in the inning. There's 6 of the 9. And back to Riley Slim. Lone Bruin not to bat here in the 4th. She flied out to left to in the 3rd. Texas still looking for her first hit of the ball game. Slim drew a walk in her first at bat. Blunt standing on second. Her third hit, second extra base hit of the season. Slim deep in the hole at second. Ricks unable to field it cleanly. And they're runners on the corners for the Bruins, electing to hold Blunt at third. I don't know that she had an opportunity, maybe, as that was misplayed by Ricks, could have come in, but no reason to take a chance there. As the Bruins have now batted through the order here in the 4th, and it'll be back to Alexis Ramirez, who led off the inning. And it will be a pinch hitter in place of Ramirez. It's going to be Lauren Hatch, the senior from Texas. Saw her as a pinch runner. Double play opportunity, no, but they will get one. As the Bruins plate another 10-0 UCLA. Holtz. The Bison just trying to get this final out and get out of the inning. Jayla Castro. Bruins catcher back to the plate, trying to keep the inning alive and looking for her first hit is 0 for 2. A fly out and a ground out. Castro chases it high. Nice pitch there from Holt. Castro unable to lay off the rise. Castro waiting the 0-2. Inside down looking to end the inning. Shut out opponents 10 times. They are looking to do this one in 5 if at all possible and to continue to add to those impressive stats. 2, 3, and 4 up for the Bison. Right fielder Angel Riggins leading things off. 0 for 1, struck out swinging in her only appearance against Fisher. The star freshman from Bend, Oregon, back in the circle. Fisher continues to impress as last year's high school player of the year. Over to second, Pola, no trouble. Now the Bison down to their final 5 outs. They need at least 3 runs to keep this one going. Mercy Hart, the designated player, coming to the plate. Fouled it off the inside of the leg. Did the sophomore from Culver City there in Los Angeles. The native Angelino taking on her hometown side. No doubt has been looking forward to this one, you would imagine. Strike 2. And Fisher had a 3-up, 3-down to end in the first, another in the third. Going to continue that trend here in the fourth. Hart. Just a piece of it on the 50th pitch of the game from Fisher. Again, the first Oregonian in UCLA program history, and what a player she is. Sky high, will stay in the infield. Braggett short for the catch. 2 away. Bison in danger of going in order yet again, as they have in every inning except for the second, when, well, the player coming up, the catcher Alyssa Vasquez, drew a leadoff walk. Ultimately, they couldn't move her along the base pass, couldn't make anything of it. Vasquez, one of the players you want at the plate in this situation. The veteran, the senior from Eastvale, California, trying to keep the inning alive. Quickly in an 0-2 hole. You can tell Fisher really feeling it. She is wasting no time. Get Vasquez to chase it low and away. UCLA 10 runs on 10 hits, 7 of those coming in the top of the inning. Those runs inside, just a little too far. Vasquez has battled it back to a 2-2 count. Down swinging. Vasquez, the 4th strikeout for Fisher. 10-0 through 4 here in DC. District, the Bison of Howard trying to battle back. And now in the circle, her first full inning of work is Julia Holt. Came on in the 4th to replace Mia Gonzalez. Holt pitched 2/3 of an inning, gave up 2 hits in 1 run when she came on to replace Gonzalez. And 4 batters faced. See how she can do here. 9-1-2. Caitlin Terry at the bottom of the order, the right fielder, leading things off. Terry 1 for 2, an RBI double in her last at bat. UCLA just continuing to pour it on. The reason they are number 7 in the country, you can certainly see why. Head coach Kelly Noy-Perez, she herself a star with the Bruins. 19th year as the head coach. They're looking for another national title. That is always the goal in Westwood. Into center field. Jones is there. Nice job backtracking for the out. Lauren Jones coming up with a huge grab. Could not lose that one in the lights, and she did not. UCLA, first year in the Big Ten Conference, along with their former Pac-12 foes, Oregon and Washington. Made their 32nd Women's College World Series appearance last year, won their 18th conference regular season title last season. And now they want to welcome themselves to the Big Ten, you would imagine, with their first ever Big Ten softball conference title. Back to the top of the order, we'll have a pinch hitter, Sofia Mujica. In place of Jessica Clements. The freshman out of Granite Hills High School in San Diego. Mujica, .292 average. 16th game she's seen action in this season. 49th at bat. What a program coach Noy-Perez has. 10 Women's College World Series appearances, 2 national titles, the last coming in 2019. 7th all-time in wins, and 2nd among active head coaches. As Holt picks up the strikeout. Big one there for Julia Holt in the Bison. So 2 away, she's able to sit down the freshman from San Diego. Her first full inning of work, and she make it a 1-2-3 inning. Savannah Pola will have other ideas, you would imagine. Pola 2 for 3 is the star second baseman, the senior. A solo shot to lead off the third, a bunt single back in that 7-run 4th inning. Pola never an easy out by any stretch. UCLA trying to bounce back. Again, they come in off a loss. They split a series at Iowa there in Iowa City with the Hawkeyes. Hawkeyes snapping UCLA's 10-game winning streak as they beat them 7-4 on Sunday. UCLA looking to get back to their winning ways before they head down to make the short trip to College Park to take on their new conference foes, the Maryland Terrapins. Two away, no one aboard. 1-2 to Pola. Too far outside. Good eye, Pola worked the count full. It draws a 2-out walk. Great at bat from Savannah Pola. Patient, worked the count full. Now heads to first to keep the inning alive for the Bruins. Such a difficult thing to do. See the first 2 batters in front of you both go down. Terry flying out. Mujica strikeout swinging. Popola patient. Took it pitch by pitch. Rewarded with the trip to first. Jordan Woolery, the Bruins hero, the grand slam back in the fourth to make it 8-0. Back to the plate. First time facing Julia Holt. Her predecessor, Mia Gonzalez, would face just one more batter, Megan Grant, after the grand slam by Woolery, and then Holt would come on. Pola, all kinds of speed. Not straying too far from the bag at first. Woolery, a pair of ground outs in her first two at-bats, but nobody's worried about that. It's all about the grand slam her last time up. Nice pitch from Holt. 2-2 count. Good battle here. Who comes away victorious? Woolery down looking. Holt able to strike her out. He has been absolutely stellar as last year's high school player of the year out of Bend High School in Bend, Oregon. A 9-0 record coming into today. What a job she has done, and sometimes that adjustment from high school to college, a difficult one, even if you are a star in the high school ranks. It has not been for number 13 in blue and gold. She looks to finish this one off. One of 13 Division I pitchers and the only freshman in the nation with a flawless record thus far. And that is going to get through. The Bison with a base hit, first of the game. The only base runner previously had been a walk from Vasquez is Sydney Fletcher. A lead off over to the left side. Fletcher does her job. And they are actually going to rule that as an error. There's the official confirmation. So it will be an error on the third baseman. E5 on Woolery. Bison with a base runner, trying to make something of it. Marin Jones, the left fielder, at the plate. Is 0 for 1, a strikeout swinging in her only appearance against Fisher. Just the second Bison base runner tonight. Bison down to their final 3 outs. Went inside, handcuffed her. Jones is unable to get a piece of that. Fisher with her 5th strikeout. We'll have a pinch hitter in the 7-hole in place of Bree Martinez. Peyton Quinones, the senior, another Californian, up for her first at bat of the ball game. Quinones, a .297 average. This is her 38th at bat of the season. Watch batter in front of her go down looking. Fletcher still waiting at first after the error from Woolery put her aboard. First error of the night by the Bruins defense. Howard may not realistically be able to climb this mountain with just 2 outs remaining and down 10-0. They need 3 runs to keep the game alive. They would obviously love to do that if at all possible. At the very least, they want to take something positive from this game before they turn their sights back to conference when they head down to Salisbury, Maryland to take on the Hawks of Maryland Eastern Shore this weekend. UCLA doing a good job of washing the sour taste of that loss at Iowa out of their mouth before they head to take on Maryland in College Park. Good teams. They know they're going to lose games. It will happen, even to the best. The trick is to make sure you get back to your winning ways as quickly as possible, and that's exactly what the Bruins have done here tonight in the district. Down swinging, his 6th strikeout for Fisher. Howard down to their final out. Cheyenne Castile trying to keep the night alive for the home team. Here at the Nationals Youth Academy in Washington, D.C., our Women and Girls in Sports Night. It's been a great evening here, and glad to have you as a part of it. Castile trying to keep things alive. Is the sophomore first baseman. 0 for 1. Castile grounded out to the pitcher and Hurley at bat. That led off the third. Right back. Fisher off the glove, but able to stick with it and over to first. And Fisher, a no-hitter through 5. An impressive performance. Did everything right in the circle. Did the star from Bend, Oregon. The freshman continues to impress. Now a 10-0 record to begin her collegiate career. UCLA with their 17th Mercy Rule victory and 11th shutout of the season as they take it 10-0 over Howard before they turn their sights back to conference.